Wait for a couple seconds. See if anybody shows up. Making a little video talking about MBTV sports. I've had quite a few people ask me, well, what the hell are you doing, Matt? What is MBTV sports? You gonna be another live streamer? No, we're not live streaming. We're not planning on live streaming. Basically, going to do a lot of rebroadcast stuff. We'll do some live streaming as far as pre-race shows, drop-ins, that type of stuff. But you know, there'll be a little bits here and there, but we don't plan on doing any competing with. Trying to compete or anything along those lines. I have no desire to hurt Flow Racing or Dirt Race Central. Really, really, really good friends, good people, great stuff. Quite frankly, you know, I'm a sponsor in racing. I sponsor the sport with QualityFreightRate.com. Liquid Nitro Energy Drink, as you all know. Bandwidth issue is the issue. Bandwidth is the issue. Yeah, that's true. It's always dropping everything else. So we're going to do a lot of post-production because, quite honestly, you know, I think I can do a lot more with my little circle of friends when it comes to cool angles. I mean, obviously, if you go to mbtvsports.com, the website, and you click on the the Thunderhill races, I only did one show at the end of the year, but we did those races. I did those in post-production, put together 4 camera angles, or 3 camera angles. We had the topside camera, trackside camera, and a drone for each one of those races, and I basically did it myself. And I, quite honestly, I want to incorporate to the regular weekly show out there at Thunderhill, as we're only working with Thunderhill Speedway in 2023. Basically, the idea came to me because when we reached out to Dirt Race Central, well, I shouldn't say that. When we reached out to the streaming platforms, see if they were interested in broadcasting Thunderhill's races, nobody was really interested. And quite honestly, you know, obviously I'm a fan. I want to try to help the sport grow in my own little way. And, you know, it's been a little frustrating as a sponsor when you watch some of the live streams. Quite honestly, when you're a sponsor of the sport, some of the best times for a sponsor is kind of that in-between races. You know, when the track announcers are saying, you know, how important it is to support the local racing sponsors on the track. You know, it's obviously a very hot debate whether live streaming is good or bad for the sport, and I love it. I know that they're it's you know, they do a wonderful job. It's just I don't care to compete. I care to try to help in my own little way. Promo videos always help tracks. I did many for our tracks. Yeah, done promo videos. Obviously, I've done a lot of them over the years, and they're super cool. But you know, the idea came to me because like I said, I was when we reached out to the live stream channels, they weren't interested, and you know, we wanted to give the kids something to share. something to look at, something to try to get some of these local racing sponsors out there a little better. And I think that with 3 or 4 camera angles, some post-race interviews with some of the key people that were involved, and then obviously I can throw an advertisement on the back side of the videos like I did on those other ones. And if we do a good job, we hope we can grow some support. Because as we grow support for some of this stuff, we're gonna, we do more. I mean, obviously, I enjoy working with the community. I enjoy working with my friends, inside and outside the circle. Obviously, I haven't done many live streams, so I hope that things are coming across okay. How do you do the background, they're asking? Well, they got OBS. OBS is a free software. It's pretty cool. Look into it if you want to do live streaming. Bill, I got to get a picture of you, buddy. I got to get a picture of you. I'll do that. I'll put you up there a while, Bill. Anyways, yeah, let's just say that, we think we're going to be able to add some advertisements in. Track sponsors for Thunderhill Speedway. If any of the track sponsors, as we get going with the broadcasts and stuff, any of the local track sponsors there has a 15-second, 30-second, or 1-minute video, send it to me. I'll add them. I'll add them to a video. I'm not going to say I'm going to commercialize the heck out of each one of these videos that we put out, but the goal is to put out a video for each heat race and each feature, because obviously, it's frustrating for me when you sponsor drivers and there's just limited amount of videos that these drivers can hand out, or not hand out, but can promote themselves and their sponsors with. And I get the fact that everybody thinks that drivers can do it themselves and stuff, but it'll be fun to play with out there at Thunderhill. Since nobody wanted to broadcast it, what the hell, do it ourselves. We'll have some fun doing it. We'll try some things, hopefully spur some neat things where the drivers can share each one of the heat races. Drivers can share the heat races if they had a big moment or big time, and share it from beginning to end, And hopefully with 3, 4 camera angles, we look forward to trying to shoot topside, trackside, drone, and hopefully an in-car in the majority of the races. And make each one its own free YouTube video. Throw on a sponsor advertisement on each one of them. Commercial for Quality Freight Rate every once in a while. Hopefully we can grow some support for liquid nitro energy drink. I've been playing with that energy drink for a lot of years. I even started to try to grow my own distribution business, and that kind of stopped. That stopped because, frankly, I learned quickly that's a tough game. I won't go into it, but the bottom line is I pulled back on distribution. Worked more on promotions, some local racing, some local sponsors, drivers. We got some neat things planned that we're working on for 2023. Another branch of stores that we, stay tuned for a possible announcement coming up. But if that happens, it'll be a pretty big deal. We'll do, some of you guys might remember the days when us on Liquid Nitro and Kick-Ass Beef Jerky, we're working with the Advanced Auto Parts stores. A lot of the management at a bunch of the stores in Minnesota and Wisconsin. That went really, really well. It was going really, really well, but wheels kind of came off at a certain point. Things happen. But similar type stuff might be coming here in the not so distant future. We'll see. I'm working on a couple things. If we pull that off, I look forward to bringing back some of those local promotions, because in my honest opinion, the local promotions is where you really grow fan base. You know, I don't honestly think that fan base currently grows at the racetrack. I think it grows outside the racetrack. You know, I think that fans are developed when you affect somebody's life in a positive manner. You know, mom and dad maybe work for a company that's on the side of that car, and you go to that, you know, that race car, you know, when it's actually doing promotions in its community, it's helping those businesses that are on those cars, and those businesses all have employees that all have kids. They all rely on a paycheck to pay for the food and beverage and the roof over their heads. And quite honestly, in those local racing promotions, I think that's where they really grow. Because obviously, when you have that personal connection, when you go to a dirt track race, you have that personal connection with somebody on the track, even if it's just for a year that your mom and dad's business was a sponsor on there. You're a fan for that driver for life. Oh, let's see here. A couple things. Obviously, I'm working with Thunder Hill as well on bringing some fire suppression equipment up from J&J Supply in North Carolina. Joey down there is hooking us up with some fire extinguishers, some product that puts out these fires. I mean, my biggest fear as a photographer, video guy out there running around the inside of the track, fire. And there ain't nothing I fear more than that. And I think that goes for almost all of you watching this right now that actually go to the track. But, and you know, I put out a post a month ago or so asking for any firemen from Menominee that were interested in coming out and helping us. You know, I wanted to pay them. Not going to pay them a ton of money, but I'm going to pay them. We're going to pay them. QualityFreightRate.com, is going to pay them. Quality Freight Rate's buying the equipment from J&J. So if you guys, you know, you like the idea of that, you know, think of us if your business ever ships freight. I'd like to continue to grow that. I'd like to continue to, you know, because the response I got, I should say, from the firemen was outstanding. In fact, I got to reach out to them here now that the holidays passed, and we're going to set up a meeting, get together, talk about everything. But I obviously want to have at least one real firefighter there with the fire suppressant stuff ready to go if ever need be, God forbid. But you know, and I personally, anything that's going to be broadcast on MBTV Sports, I want to try to make sure that we don't have any of that stuff go on any of the broadcasts that I'm involved with, period. So anyways, just a little something. We'll see how people support that. But those micros, you know, that's another animal. So it's one thing with the little go-karts that only has a little bit of gas and stuff in each one of those cars, but when you start playing around with a little bit more methanol, say an extra level of security there, safety is something I think we can get behind. So, anyways, some things let's take a look at here. Some things we're going to do. We'll be doing some interactive live streams with track owners, race car drivers, sponsors of the sport in 2023. Brought on a documentary guy, going to be helping me make some documentaries for MBTV Sports, different things. Name is Benjamin Smith. Good guy. I think you'll like him. He's not from the racing community. But like I told him, I want somebody from outside the race community to come in and help me with the documentary stuff, because I'm trying to grow the fan base, not necessarily interact completely with the current fan base. I want to bring new people to the game if we can. Don't know. Like I said, I just hope to help them in my own little way. On-site promotions, any of the race car drivers in Minnesota, Wisconsin that has like going to do a promotion at one of his sponsors next year, shoot me a message ahead of time. I got a lot of really, really, really good announcers that live all over the place, and photographers and video guys. Luke Schultz comes to mind. He's doing a phenomenal job as a guy that's developing his talents with video. Obviously, Todd Ellefson. Todd, you guys know him from the Built 2 podcasts there for a while. Awesome dude, great photographer, good friend. He's doing great stuff. Austin Lloyd down south said that he'd be interested in helping if we ever got anybody down in southern Minnesota, South Dakota. Colin Lloyd up in Forest Lake, he's up that way. He said he's in. Dan Plan. Danny said that there's any promos and stuff that he can go attend. We'll put a little MBTV shirt on him. Pay him a couple bucks to grab some video and do an interview, and hopefully create a YouTube video that everybody can share. We got a lot of hopes and dreams. Not sure how well we'll do, but we're going to have a hell of a lot of fun trying. You guys are going to notice, anybody that's subscribed to the channel, the YouTube channel, MBTV Sports. That's MBTV space Sports on YouTube. Subscribe to the channel. I'll have different playlists, because obviously I'm going to be playing at my stepson, his basketball games. Plays basketball on the Farmington 9th grade team. I'm going to shoot him. I'm going to put him up. Hit the bell if you guys want notifications when it comes to stuff. But I get most of you probably don't really give a rip about a 9th grade basketball game, but I'm gonna put it on there. Never know where some of this stuff might go. I hope to actually maybe we grow down that road and add some of those things to the game. Who knows? We've got some kick butt promotional tools that we work with. Kick-ass beef jerky, Old World Meats, Chameleon Batteries, great supporters of a lot of the stuff that we're doing. So many of you people have done such an awesome job of requesting the products in your Facebook page, or in your vending machines. I'm looking at the damn thing, and sorry. What do we got, Brad? What are you putting? Oh, there's the link. Yeah, I should probably share that on the bottom or something, but thanks for putting that up, Brad. But the idea here isn't to create something that's going to grow huge. Just want to try some things at a go-kart track with my friends. We'll see where it goes. Maybe we spur some ideas for some of the other channels. Maybe some people will copy us, do some of the same things. I mean, frankly, I need to help grow the local racing show. The World Outlaws, they do great, awesome. Bring a shit ton of people. Excuse my language. I gotta bleep that out. 7-second delay. Anyways, they got a huge fan base when they come to town. The local shows are incredible, and that's where my heart lies. I care about the local show. We need to grow fan base at the local show. The local shows are doing better up here. They're doing great. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it, Brad. the local shows are doing good, but we can do better. And I think we're gonna. We'll see. I'm really excited about what this may do. Because I think that if the race, these young go-kart kid racers, and along with the micros, and we got the sprint cars coming to Thunder Hill this year. There's even some whispers, I hear some rumors, some other things happening maybe at Thunder Hill this year with some big boy cars. Appreciate that, Tyrone. We're trying. We're gonna have fun, but we ain't gonna change the world. We're small time, but we're gonna have fun. We don't really care that much to try to make some super production. Thanks, Wayne. But if we can start, doing some of the post-race stuff, we interview some of them kids after those heat races. What's cool about it is we're actually going to be able to, because it's not live streaming, we can do an interview with a 7, 8-year-old kid and tell them how great it was. It was wonderful. Now let's take 2 real quick, okay? But let's add this and let's add that. Try to help one of your sponsors. Now we get them to do it again because, a lot of times those kids are awfully shy. So we can start, working with them a little bit. What's great is Colin Lloyd said that he'd come out there, not for every show, but for a bunch of them. And he'd be my pit guy. We go around and shoot some interviews with those kids, and we can add some of those interviews to the back sides of the heat races. Hey, Colin, good to see you're here. Can't wait to work with you too, buddy. Between you, Luke, Todd, Mark Meeks, Gunner, Blake, the Reaction Time Sports guys. Then we got the Forged in Dirt guys. I mean, we got a really, really neat group of people up here. And I feel really, really lucky to have the friends I got, because what's coming together, I don't know how special it's going to be, but I think it's going to be special. And, I know Liquid Nitro hasn't gotten into a lot of stores, in fact, but we're growing it. It's hanging around, isn't it? If people like what we're doing, they'll start asking for it at gas stations. I'll find distributors that are going to want to pick it up. I know the demand is there. All over Minnesota, all over Wisconsin, North and South Dakota. Hell, I got friends in Michigan that want it. But, yeah, we're pretty jacked. Pretty excited about what's coming. So, let's see, what else we got? Like I said, I love all the live streaming channels. We're not gonna live stream. It's all post race. You want to see anything I'm involved with? Get your ass up and head to the track. It's a local show. The big boy shows are always going to have their live streamers, and they deserve it. They got a great program. And they put on a great production. It ain't easy, man. But post-race production, something like this, we'll see how it works. With that being said, this deal's 25 minutes long right now. It's a long time. Let me know who you'd like to get on here. Who should we talk to? I might have a few friends that'll come on and chat for a little bit. We have the ability. I mean, we got all kinds of fun stuff that we can do. Stupid golf clap stuff. Let's see here. What all we got? We got so many. There's some neat tools. But we'll play with all this stuff down the road. Ladies and gentlemen, it's that time. 11:45 a.m. Mom's calling. We got work to do. Just wanted to jump on, tell you guys a little bit about what we're doing, why we're doing it. We hope not to hurt the sport. We want to help the sport. Not looking for shock likes, cheap likes. Don't care to promote the bad just to get likes and views. Don't really care. We want to help. You want to help? Get behind us. You work for a business that ships freight? Give me and my team a call. Ask for some of our products in your vending machines. Now, with that being said, stay tuned. I think we're going to have a hell of a lot of fun. Have a great day, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving.